What's up, guys? Cajun here, and I'm so sorry for the long video. Basically, what I talk about here is the Team Liquid tournament, the prize pool, and everything. Oh my god, I just almost died. The prize pool and how people are complaining and how people are not really looking into the future of what this tournament means for future COPS tournaments and maybe future orgs in the scene. Um, I encourage you to listen to the whole video. If you don't, I really understand. Uh, Leave a like, subscribe, maybe come back and watch it in increments. I don't know. But I will see you guys in the next one. Let's get on with it. What is up, guys? Cajun here, and today we're back talking about stupid people in the community. You know, who'd have thunk? Am I right? So today we are back talking about the Team Liquid tournament. Of course, who'd have thunk? And people are complaining that the prize pool is too small. It's too small. The game's dead. It's too small. $500. It's not enough. Or however much it was, which I'm actually gonna go look it up. I believe it's 500. Could be 300 and 3,200 or 320,000 credits. So let's go to ESL Critical Ops. And so okay, it is $500 and 820,000 credits, or 320,000 credits. I did the math on the credits, and that's about $1,600 worth of credits in game. I believe. Let me do the math again. Divided by 10,000, because that's the highest number you could buy. So that's 32, and then times 50. So that's $1,600 worth of credits, because the highest package you could buy is 10,000 credits for $50. So why are people saying the game's dead? Well, PUBG has a $1 million tournament, a $2 million tournament. Now, let's look at who makes PUBG. Tencent. First of all, they're already, they already have sponsors. Tencent themselves. They also run League of Legends in China. I believe they run the Pro League there. So already, the League of Legends itself is making a shit ton of money. The League of Legends stuff itself is making them a shit ton of money. They also have PUBG Mobile that's making a shit ton of money with their Royale Pass and and just people buying stuff off the store, skins and all that stuff. So you have money from the game, money from other games that Tencent helps distribute and make, and especially in China and the Southeast Asia region. And because they have connections with League, and they're already a developed company, they can easily get sponsors, whereas Critical Ops can't really do that. Now, granted, they need to start doing ad campaigns soon and maybe looking at sponsors for tournaments and stuff like that. But for now, they're focused on the game, which, personally, I like. Now, again, PUBG has $2 million tournaments. Yeah. Like I said, Tencent has connections to sponsors, and they're probably using some of that money that they make from other games to fund those $2 million prize pools. Oh, and let's not forget to mention that they're not allowing tablet players. So PUBG isn't all, sunshine and rainbows either. PUBG has its own host of problems, and the game's broken apparently. I haven't seen any, sign of it, but apparently the game is like really broken, according to pro players. Look at Fortnite Mobile. They have big tournaments. Yeah, Epic Games has made about $1 bajillion from fucking Fortnite. Not to mention all the money they made over the years from Quake. What are some other games that Epic has made? The engines that the Unreal Engine that they loan out to, I don't know, almost everyone, PUBG included. They had to pay for the engine, so it's like they have an engine that they've developed. They make money from Fortnite, and they make money from their prior games. Easy. Critical Ops compared to PUBG and Fortnite is on a whole different level. The same thing, I say the same thing when people complain about the dev team. Oh, the devs aren't doing enough work. You know, PUBG and Fortnite are working well. Fortnite's another story. But they also have teams of probably upwards of 100 people, 200 people on staff. CFE has about 30 to 50 on their staff, and I think that's just in Kajani. I don't know about the South or the Korean offices. Let's say we're just talking about Kajani. They maybe have 50 people. Maybe. And I personally think that's a high estimate. I looked it up one time, and it was around 50. But again, like I'm saying, that's a high estimate. Epic Games has about, I think it was like 1,000 employees, 500 employees, something like that. Some crazy big number. So it's like the size of Critical Ops is smaller than you think. It's not this big, giant game development studio like Epic Games or Tencent. It's literally small as hell. And CFE is trying to grow. Now, via grassroots, is it the best thing to do? Yeah, it was a great idea at the start of the game, but now they need to focus on advertising, which I will roast them on that. I will flame them on that. They need to start focusing on advertising once they get, not right away, but a couple months down the road, once they feel like the game is quote unquote complete. They just changed the mission, and I'll actually get to that in a second. So anyway, plus they're still changing the game a lot. Now, granted, it's cosmetic things and changing the missions to XP and stuff. But another reason that people just can't fathom why this tournament is so low is because CFE isn't putting any money into it. And I don't think people realize why. When they hear that CFE isn't putting money into this, they think, oh, CFE doesn't care about the comp scene. No, they do. That's why they're letting the tournament happen. And that's why they're retweeting the tweets, promoting the tournament. But they still have a bunch of stuff to pay that we don't even think about as a community. So just think with me for a minute here. They're in offices, so that means they have to pay rent for the building they use. They have to pay staff wages. They have to pay the internet for their offices, the electricity bill for their offices. I don't think they would have a gas bill unless it's gas heaters in Europe. I really don't know, but let's just say a gas bill just in case, and if it's not, well, oh well. And so let's just go with those 5 things. Oh, wait. There's also a building in fucking Korea that they have to pay for. So not only are they paying for one office and utilities and all that and staff wages, they're paying for 2 times that off of a free mobile game that people can get half the stuff in the game for free if they try hard enough. And people complained when they switched missions to XP. And that's another thing. people aren't, and I know I'm all over the place here, but regarding the XP to missions thing, this ties in with the tournament thing too. The XP change is for something later on down the road. It's for a feature that hasn't even been announced yet, which is probably some type of leveling system, I would have to guess. I know they talked about it kind of sort of when they talked about Critical Ops Reloaded, which is the Asian game, which is why there's an office in South Korea. So the XP change is for something that's coming later on. But people are like, no, I want my credits. I want to get the Critical Pass for free. Well, you can do offers. There's ads you can watch that help CFE. The whole point of the XP change is to get the money, and I've talked about this before. So I'll move on. Let's look at the tournament. Team Liquid's hosting. It's only $300, which, I keep saying $500 for the winning team, so $100 per player. That's more than enough for a mobile game, I would say, at least before PUBG came out. So $500 per team, and well, let's see. Team Liquid is, I don't know, one of the biggest orgs in North America, probably second to Cloud9, I would have to say. Cloud9 and Team Liquid are, the two biggest orgs in North America, if not the world. So let's take that at face value. Team Liquid is in a host of other games. They have so many games that they're a part of. Them coming to the Critical Ops scene is not just a one-time thing. Hopefully it's not a one-time thing, which I don't think it is. See, the community isn't going to be the only ones watching this tournament. You know who else is going to be watching this tournament? People from C9 managers. I'm just spouting teams off the top of my head. Optic managers, phase managers, space station managers to see if they want to come back into the game. Because let's go back to what happened when Evolve hacked after he got picked up, or when he got exposed for hacking, when he got picked up by Space Station. Yeah, Space Station left and another org has not come into the scene since. Another Tier 1, Tier 2 org has not come into the scene since and spent money on the game like Space Station was going to. So, I guess people have forgot about that and forgot how word of mouth travels between orgs. But you're going to have all these orgs watching this tournament and saying, well, damn, this might be a good esport to eventually invest in. And they're going to keep their eye on Critical Ops and maybe even pick up a couple of teams. IFL doesn't have an org. D2R is probably looking for org. Merciless is a good team that's probably going to qualify. And not to mention South America, Europe, or let's remember the teams that aren't even technically in the tournament. We have South America and Asia, Asia, Australia in this tournament. They're not even included. Think about them too. So not only do you have the European and NA teams, you have the South American, Asian, Australia teams that could possibly get picked up by orgs. Say Renegades, NRG, Complexity, Team Liquid might pick up a team, Cloud9. This stuff, we have to look towards the future. And what this tournament is building is the future. This is basically free promotion for Critical Force to get their game out there. Team Liquid's going to promote it. How well will they promote it? Who knows? Because apparently it's on the ESL side of things to stream and to broadcast the matches, which is such a bad idea. Why not stream it through Team Liquid? again, I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm not, you know, part of that. Maybe Team Liquid didn't want to stream it. Who knows? Maybe they're just sponsoring and investing into the tournament. Either way, you look at this and you look towards the future at what this could possibly be. And from my perspective, I'm seeing this as a really good opportunity for Critical Ops to get out there in the world and for it to get noticed. Now, what does CFE have to do to capitalize on this? Well, like I said, they have to start an ad campaign. At some point, they have to start an ad campaign. Whether it be right after the tournament, a month after the tournament, whatever. And it's not even that hard to do. Just buy ads and put your trailer. That's all you have to do, really. Maybe put gameplay. Maybe get your influencers to send in gameplay. Amazing idea. CFE, hire me, please. But they have to get Critical Ops out there. They've been relying on us, and we got them to a good point to where the game was out there. And now it's sort of dying off, but at the same time not. There's still casual players coming in every day. But they need to get the game out there. Now that's one way they capitalize on it. Another way is to start hosting tournaments again. Now I've theorized that the reason that Valiance hasn't hosted their usual spring season, or no, it was winter season that they didn't host. The reason they didn't host their winter season is because, one, they probably wanted a break because they've been doing tournaments for, 2 years nonstop? Including the LAN. So, well, they didn't really do the LAN, but Maniac and Caesar did the casting there. Valiance probably wanted a break, you know? I'm sure it's not easy hosting a tournament. So, say Valiance comes back for spring season. Before they do that, CFE needs to get better servers. Now, with this ad campaign, you probably get new players that are maybe willing to pay, especially if they're coming from, Southeast Asia, that are willing to pay for their mobile games. Brazil as well, maybe. Now, Brazil is probably not as big as paying for cases and stuff like that because Brazil is a low-income area. Southeast Asia, oh my god, they can't wait to spend their money on mobile apps. So, this video is getting too long, but, this is the stuff that we need to... the community needs to think about the future before they go on Twitter and say, oh, you thought this tournament was going to be big at Twist. Or $500, man, this game's dead. How about just play, have fun, and get your chance at getting $100? CS isn't the most, they don't have big prize pools half the time. They're getting bigger, and they got bigger around 2015, but before the CSGO boom, there was really no big CS tournaments. I mean, other than the $1 million, prize pool majors they have twice a year. The prize pools were like 500,000 at not minor tournaments, but like non-major tournaments. So you don't have to have a big prize pool to be a good esport. And that's what people don't get as well. But I wish the community would learn to look forward into the future and think about what something that's happening right now will affect the future. Now, this is a 19-minute video. I'm sorry, boys, I rambled a lot. It is 1:41 a.m. on Wednesday, so I need to get to bed. Again, sorry for the long video. I'll probably put something at the beginning of the video to say sorry too. But, you know, let me know what you guys think of the tournament. Let me know what you guys think of the prize pool. Because in all actuality, it shouldn't be about the prize pool. It should be about having fun playing a game you enjoy. Not about fame, not about trying to get that money. Just play the game and have fun. That's all you gotta do. Anyway, guys, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.